Jack and Jofi released a 5-minute, 8-second short out of nowhere called Kebab Special Day. Even though the title mentions kebab, the thumbnail contains tape, onigiri, and vacuum. The episode starts with Onigiri cleaning a wet floor. Clapboard compliments Onigiri for her work, causing her to blush. Tape says that ever since Onigiri's been assigned as a janitor, this place has been looking relatively clean. Then Tape mentions that Avocado's room used to smell like absolute garbage. It then cuts to Avocado's room, and Avocado's room is completely empty. Clapboard hopes for Onigiri to clean her room because of the pizzazz. Tape wants to see, but Clapboard is too nervous to let Tape see it. Tape claims she has seen Clapboard's room before, but it was way too dark. Tape also said she borrowed $50 from Clapboard and used it to buy some slippers. Clapboard is agitated, but then Tape corrects it to $300. Then Tape says that the true money was the friends we made along the way. Clapboard doesn't respond for a while. It then cuts to Clapboard showing Tape her room, and Clapboard's room is completely messy. Tape attempts to look through a pile of junk, but Clapboard is possessive of it. Tape finds Kebab from BF Yemeni again. Tape confuses him for a roach and throws him out. Rubber Spatula just bought a chair, but Kebab landed on it. Rubber Spatula gives up, and Kebab skitters away. Clapboard got mad at Tape for breaking her window. Tape tries to assure their friendship, but Clapboard gets mad. Tape finds a sandwich, but Clapboard acts like it's delicate. Clapboard says that the sandwich was a relic for her great-grandmother who is now dead. This fossilized sandwich must be protected at all costs. Tape is confused about Clapboard's great-grandmother, but Onigiri comes in with vacuum. Clapboard says that her room's not ready to be cleaned, but Onigiri cleans it anyway. Clapboard is glad that the relic sandwich is safe, but a garbage lord appears in front of the sandwich, which means Onigiri sees the relic sandwich as garbage. Onigiri runs into Tape, throwing her out the window. Rubber Spatula is glad that nothing will land on him, but he possibly breaks the fourth wall by mentioning Tape without seeing her. The relic sandwich lands right on Rubber Spatula and flies into the sky. The sandwich lights right onto the catapult tree. Clapboard doesn't like this, but Tape recommends they climb the tree with arms, even though they're both armless. The scene that cuts to Clapboard's room is Clapboard and Tape failed to make an operation called Operation Sandwich, but Clapboard catches Onigiri eating some broken glass for unknown reasons. Tape and Onigiri recommend an idea to throw the shards at the tree to get the sandwich out. Tape indirectly compliments Onigiri, causing her to blush again. Tape interrupts Clapboard, causing her to misfire at the worst time. Tape was concerned that Clapboard was holding a piece of broken glass. Rubber Spatula breaks the fourth wall by mentioning that he's glad that a piece of glass doesn't land on him, even though he never even noticed Tape throwing glass. Bombi shows up right next to Rubber Spatula. The glass shard bounces off the ground and ricochets off the catapult tree. Clapboard is concerned that the glass shard is heading towards them after it hit the tree. Clapboard is hit by a glass shard. Clapboard starts convulsing, and then the glass shard lands on Onigiri. Clapboard almost crashes out, but whines. Onigiri thinks of Tape, Clapboard, and Avocado, and flies right out the window. But it instantly cuts to Tape and Clapboard recovering Onigiri using the wireless recovery center. Onigiri rescues the sandwich and gets complimented, but she swallows the sandwich for no reason. Onigiri and Clapboard both leave. The short ends from here. Even though Onigiri, Kebab, and Vacuum appeared in this short, none of them spoke their first words. This short clearly was something. Tell me your thoughts in the comments.